Right, lads, welcome back to the channel. So apologies for no video yesterday, but yeah, don't really have the biggest motivation to play this game at the moment when there's other games out there that are just much more rewarding than this game. And it's not like this game's fun. Anyway, I've had enough of complaining about 2K, so let's make some MT, shall we? Welcome to the third episode of Trading to Kobe Bryant. So as you can see, we have 5,000 MT. Now, I will say I did get very lucky in this episode. I'll show you guys the results, but basically, I've spent it all, as you can see. We have 5,000 left. And I've spent about 65,000 MT in total, but I probably made quite a bit of MT, and you'll see how in just a few minutes. So if you guys do go on to enjoy today's video, smash a like on the video, because at this point, the only thing that's motivating me to make 2K videos are you guys. So yeah, all the support you guys show does truly mean the absolute world. So yeah, smash a like on the video, because because 2K ain't doing much to motivate me, but you guys definitely are. So basically, as you can see down here, we have a lot of the standard stuff I've been doing. We have Amethyst cards, we have Series 1 Amethyst cards, and then we have gold cards. The gold cards we're not really going to talk about because I've discussed those to lengthen back. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of some of these gold cards, and then basically I'll show you guys where most of my MT is coming from. So I got a lot of MT from these cards because as I've talked about before, basically sometimes these cards will just pop up for 700 MT. And when that does happen, I just buy a lot of them because you may as well. You can at least sell them for 900 or more. So I always buy them when they show up just because you may as well. It's just MT to be made. So now, as you can see, we start to get to the Amethyst and the Ruby cards. Now, these three we won't talk about just yet. We'll talk about the ones that we actually did win. So basically, these are rubies. Well, I'll talk about these in a little bit. But the ones I want to talk about are just below here. So as you can see, we have some amethysts here. So basically, these amethysts were a big money maker for me, and I'll show you guys why. So basically, there wasn't so much a filter. It was just I was checking, and it was there. Also, as well, an important thing to note that I was bidding on these cards at 9 a.m. my time, which is 4 a.m. Eastern and 1 a.m. Pacific time. So a lot of the player base wasn't actually, active online. So as you can see, we have quite a few auction house refunds. Now, what I was doing is I was bidding 1,800 on all these amethyst cards because I know I could sell them for at least 2,100. So obviously my goal was not to win them for 1,800. It was to get them on an auction house refund, which, as you can see, we very much did. So there's Julius Irving. I can't remember what he was selling for. I think he was selling for the cheapest at the time. I think was about 5K. So I sort of bid on the card in the notion of I was going to sell it for 4.5K. So I bid about 3.5 for 3.4 just so I can actually make a little bit of profit if I do get him. And we got slash 700. We ended up selling him for 4,000 MT. So making quite a decent amount of profit on there. More auction house refunds, 950s, 950s. We got John Stockton slash 1,200. So if you put it in your mind that I bid 1,000 or 2,000 or 1,800 on all these cards, I got that John Stockton for 600 MT. I got an Amethyst below its quick sell value, which isn't too bad if I do say so myself. There's Dwight. I think he sells for about 4K. Again, I sort of just bid on him and the impression of I was getting for 3.5. And then obviously we got him for an auction house refund as well. So not doing too bad there. This Chris Kaman, I'm fairly sure I won him for 500 MT. I think I bet 1,100 on him and he says slash 600. So I'm fairly sure I got him for 500 MT, which was it this Isaiah Thomas? I know I got one of them for 500 MT, but I generally can't remember. Oh, it was maybe this one. So as you can see, 550 ended. I bet 1,100 just because I wasn't sure how much the card was going for. And so yeah, all right, I got it for 550 then. So yeah, we're doing very well on early morning bidding. So probably my favorite thing to do right now is just wake up early, which is something I definitely don't like doing. But when the auction house results are this good, it's kind of hard not to do that because just some of the results we're getting, like this Bill Walton, obviously he's got a slash 1,000. So I probably got this Bill Walton card for like 800 MT, and we sold it for 1,900. It's just overall just working out really well for me. The Mark Price finally sold. And then basically like these Damian Lillards, I was just getting them for like 1,500 MT. They were just selling really, really quickly. That Brandon Jennings was the which one was he? He was just the regular one. It wasn't the signature signed one, but then obviously more golds were coming in, and when the golds come in, you just have to buy them because like there's 700 MT, you may as well, like, because you never know when that one will just show where it goes for like 3 or 4k. So every time I see them, I'm always like, yeah, I'll buy them. Obviously we're not making a lot of MT on a lot of them, but we are making some MT, and that some MT adds up to a lot of MT. So yeah, in terms of that, that's where there's MT methods. That's why I really like these MT methods. I like MT methods where the small profits add up to a bigger profit. Elvin Hayes, we won quite a lot of those. That Isaiah Thomas actually sold for 2,100. So basically, we got the car for 550. We sold it for 2,100, which is not too bad, if I do say so myself. I'm just trying to think about some other ones. Sam Jones, again, very cheap card that I got, and he sold for literally, at the time, he was the cheapest amethyst that I put up. Paul Pierce, again, he was just the regular one, not the signed one. And then we just get to some regular gold cards, which we don't really care about. We'll list them once it's all done. So basically, we're already back up to our total MT amount that I started bidding with. And we still have all these cards to redeem. So if I'm not on the 100k mark, I'm going to be very sad. So yeah, we'll just keep on. Okay, so we've actually got to the end of these now. So let's just quickly redeem all these. Hopefully we're on the 100k mark. If we're not, I'm going to be very, very sad. So it looks like we're about to hit the 100k mark, which is not too bad. So again, you could say, I'm going to say I got lucky because we still have all these cards to sell. We still have these gold ones to sell as well. So hopefully we're on about 110, 120,000. But yeah, overall it's going really, really well. Obviously it's slow, but it's just, the thing is, guys, it's hard to be motivated to play this game at the moment because it seems like for 2K's Christmas event, it feels like 2K is Ebenezer Scrooge. It feels like they don't like Christmas. They don't like giving us stuff to do. And the stuff that they do give us to do is Bryant Reeves and Keith Van Horn, which I don't need to tell you guys that no one likes those. So, like, Clutch Time was fun. Clutch Time was really fun, but then there's nothing else to do. Like, there's literally... Like, all the I'm just bored of ranting about this game because I want to like this game. I really, really do. But it's just 2K make it so freaking difficult to like this game. This is literally the first day where all I've done on this game today is just bid on cards, quit the game to go play something else, come back, and then like make sure everything is sold and stuff. This is literally the first day in months where I've done that. Usually I come on this game and play for about 2 or 3 hours, but I literally haven't done anything on this game. I haven't played a game, which it's very rare that I don't play a game of 2K. But yeah, it's just this game is very hard to play right now. The gameplay is fun. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to play a Clutch Time game for that garbage spin the wheel thing. But there we go. That's just me. So hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Again, if you guys do want to see more of this, smash a like on the video. Apologies for my little mini rant in this video. But yeah, I should see you guys probably tomorrow for an MT method. We'll see how it goes. So see you guys later. Take care.